Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Endless Space. What do we do this turn? We're going to be building a brig. Another one. It's looking like the other Lumeris people are building an outpost in the Nakos system, which was just under the Vadiani's rule, right? Are they at war? Let's see. Vadiani, we want to swap with you. Let's see. Cold War, Cold War. Obviously, they are at war with us. And that's a symbol for war, right? I think it is. So they're also at war with the Sophons? Right? Okay. Well, I want to get a piece of them as well. Oh, hi. So this is saying that they are going to be losing a lot of their influence this time. I'm going to try and support them with my official support. It's all I can do. I like their laws. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay, so maybe with those science-focused actions we've been taking, that's why they are now rising. Okay. So, now we have some new laws. Minus 25% system improvement cost reduced on systems. Minus 10%. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Probe recovery rate on ships is increased. 20% dust on systems per trading company. This probably means we've lost some of our laws. No, well, yeah. We did lose that one. Okay, so now we have the trade company HQ. System improvement. Adds a trade company headquarters on the star system and a subsidiary. Adds a subsidiary on the star system. Requires a trade company HQ in another star system. What? Like, I expected this thing to cost more to create or maybe upkeep. Because it sounds like you just build one of these somewhere, and then you can just build a bunch of subsidiaries. Well, we'll test it out. We'll see what that does. Let's actually leave that screen. And good work! Researching the commercial frameworks technology has paved the way for developing trade routes across your empire. The first step is to build a trade company HQ in one of your systems. Well, the Za system is open. But so is the Forest. And the Janus system. But they're going to be busy building this. So you know what? We'll have the Za system build the trade company HQ. We'll get that up in 5 turns. We could spend some money on it, but I'm going to save that money for possible more warships if we need them. Let's do our movement. There we go. Alright, so which one of these are the... What? Retreat? Where was that exactly? That was up here, right? This is where we had our Volt class shit? Yeah, because now it's... Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Really? What does this red line mean? That's not an act of war. They can attack your ships in their own space or neutral space. It's still considered a Cold War. But their opinion of us, which is this, right? That's their opinion, right? I'm waiting for like some kind of tooltip. Okay, well. If they're willing to attack me, Maybe I'm going to be fighting the wrong war. Okay. I mean, these people did declare war on me. That was bad of them. Shame on them. But smart business would be to deal with the enemy that's closer to home and turn their planets around for your own profit. Whereas taking these systems down here and then getting into a war with these people would make it harder to defend both, or at least defend this part of my empire. Potentially. Okay. Friends. You want to, attack my stuff, huh? Yeah, I'll leave that fleet down there. It's fine. You're gonna go back up there. Alright. So we're probably gonna want to take... I mean, this is their home system. They have nothing down here. What is this, a scout? A colonizer! Interesting. Okay. Well, now I know what we're gonna be doing. Oh, we've lost some of our dust. Oh well. Let's increase our production and food. Apply skills. We may want to leave this system, since it's still pretty small, and maybe send him to the forest. Do we have large? We don't have any large, so we won't get a bonus off that. But still, the population bonuses that he can give with that skill that we just got, I think we're going to switch him over here, because this is a more important system than our home system. I don't think there's any like real buff we get from this system other than the like capital building. Galactic HQ. So that does give us a generic buff. And on top of that, we get the colony. Well, maybe. Is this worth it? Nah, we'll still leave. It's fine. Because that buff is going to be here regardless. And let's actually just go right back in here real quick. I already did reassign him, so it's going to happen. Where are you? But yeah, I mean, look at all that production and food we would get per person. It's going to be, that's kind of going to go to waste in the home system with only 6. So yeah, I think this is an okay choice. Alright. What else happened? Infinite supermarkets. Now we have the Trade HQ and the ZA system. So the ZA system, let's go to this screen. Let's take a look at all of our systems' happiness here. So Forest is happy. Everything else is content. Even the ZA system is still only content with that supermarket. We have minus 10.5 from overpopulation, minus 4.8 from overcolonization. I think if we get into the 70 percentile, that's when we get into happy. So we're still not happy. Be happy, people. What is wrong with you? The overpopulation and colonization. Now, there is a tech for that. Which one was it? I think it was one of these. No. Yeah, so this is going to take away some of the over-colonization penalty, 25%, so that's going to be like 1 point away from each one of our systems. Unlocks diplomacy with empires. And then also gives us more approval rating per types. And some of our systems, we do have at least 2 types of people. +1 law slot on the Senate and on democracy. Unlocks new government types. I want to check that out too, only because this is my first time playing, so I just kind of want to see what the options are. Oh, there's so much stuff I need to check out. It's going to make it easier when we get this, but only if our systems are happy. That's the whole reason of getting this. That 25% or 25 science on it. Okay, what is going to make our people happy? This is only going to minus about, like I said, 1.1 or something approval rating. That's not a huge impact. That's the diplomacy. This is probably going to be the biggest impact. Oh, wait, what was this? Oh, wait, no, that's going to be... Oh, it can only be built once per empire. It's still a good thing. Also, that's not even approval rating. That's just influence. That's a totally different thing. We're going to get rid of that, because we want that to be 4. Actually, we'll get rid of that too, because I want our people to be happy. What is... Do you want this before then? No, no, no. I think this is going to be trumping everything else, because I want to pump out science with this system improvement, and we need our people to be happy. And I think that's going to be the way to do it. Then we will go from there. Okay. Because I haven't really focused much on science yet, but that 25 science is going to be such a huge thing if we can get in all of our systems. And then with that science boost, we can go and get all this stuff. Yeah, Pisces definitely needs to fall. I'll take away all this influence that they have. Okay, the other party is now unlocked. I guess we've built enough warships? Because that's really the only thing that we've done for military, isn't it? Alright, you may also start to grab this. We have a lot of dust. Even though level 2 construction buyout reduction on system. That's pretty huge. But I want to start getting that huge population of the system to get more production. Oh, whoops. Did I not assign that? Apply skills. There we go. Now leave the screen. And again, he is governing the Janus system. Man, if we can get her, or here, or whatever, and get all of these planets, the population... Are any of these large? Yeah, large monsoon, large Terran. So these have higher population rates. And then 3 smalls. That's still good. Still good. Alright, what else what happened this turn? Infinite supermarkets in the Janus system, and now we're building this unique system, or empire-wide building. Are the people in Janus happy? They are. The people in Forest are now ecstatic. Okay. As long as we get everybody to at least happy. Anything else? Move our ships. We're just passing through. This fleet's heavily damaged. This fleet is not. How powerful are you? 99 attack, 236 defense, 10 movement. What the? 2000 health, 99 attack. I think we should still be stronger. Yeah, oh yeah. We have more hit points, more damage. Okay. I'm thinking. Merge those two together. We'll send the caravels back, definitely. But these other 2 fleets? You're just gonna stay here. And try, I don't know, taunt them. Let's see if they want to attack us. I doubt they will because we're stronger. But we are going to be building more ships as well. The Trade Company HQ, we were building that in the Janus system, right? Oh no, we're building that in the Zosma system. Okay. So we are going to build... We'll just pump out these brigs. That's fine. Keep pumping them out. We build them very quickly in this system. Okay. Yep, we're done with you. In turn. So when the war starts, it would be nice to snipe a couple of their fleets, but this is not my priority. Our priority is going to be, I think, Pisces. Take out their core of their government. Faction assimilated by the Kadim. What are these, space samurai? The Hisho. Wait a minute. Isn't the Hisho... Wasn't the Hisho an endless space? Weren't those like the samurai birds? These are not birds. Or maybe they are under the masks. I don't know. Interesting. Wait, which ones did it? The Kadim. Oh, okay. Let us send you up here. At this point, I don't think spending this much money is going to be worth it, since we can just pump these out in 2 turns anyway. Not really worth it. buying this thing out, though. Okay, so I think I will... Do we buy this out? Maybe. Because then we can start just pumping out more ships anyway. Or instead. Also this. So we buy the university. We then see if that does change every single person's production by 2. I'm assuming that's what it means. Because look at all the colors. They all match up to different things. So I'm assuming that's what it is. But we're not going to be able to buy that until next turn. Let's move our ships. They have 7 stationed here now. Okay. Okay. Notice that they're not attacking our ships here. Alright. Let's just buy this out. So that's going to be done next turn. So all of these... Actually, all these stats should jump up by quite a few. 50 from people. 50 from people. Okay. So what, 12? Oh no, we have... God, yeah, that's gonna be such a huge boost. Huge boost. Sylphie, hi. We'll do research. And then we'll come back. Okay. Can we colonize any of these yet? With any of these techs we've got? No? Okay. I think it does highlight one of these little pips if it's colonizable. I think they're filled in, right? I think they're filled in when you can colonize them. Okay. Well, move ships. What fleets do we have here? That is a broken caravel. That is an almost destroyed Volk. Let's just repair that, sure. And... I mean, the caravels can still fight, I guess. I guess. And then we're going to merge you with this fleet. Now, actually, here would be a reason to buy these ships out. But... That would get us up to 73%, so this would actually put us up into the happy, which would give us a population growth, which we don't need, and influence growth, which wouldn't do much. Because we don't have that science splitting up yet, so I'm not really going to prioritize that. And we still would only get 3 dust out of this, so that's kind of meh. It's kind of meh. That's all kind of meh. This is not a great system. Ooh, I know what we can do. Here, let's see what they have in Pisces. What kind of fleets they have waiting for us. Caravel, we have 12 probes in here, so we'll just launch there, launch there. We'll launch just down there to see what's going on over here. And then over there. Okay. See what they are up to. Oh! Okay, so our increased science is done. This is population growth. Forest is building a brig. Okay. Let's get this one. Create fleet. Move up to the Zaz system. Okay. And what after that? I guess we'll put you with science. We'll get quite a few science out of these. Not a perfect amount because we have no anomalies, but still, we'll get a decent amount. Move. And I think we're going to end the turn. Now, when these move, hopefully we can see what is waiting us in Pisces. I need to know if they have a giant fleet waiting there. Also here, too. Because we know there's another fleet down here somewhere that's heavily damaged, and we know these ships here, and then of course the 7 just hanging out here. Faction assimilated. Well, it's gonna happen. This does show ships, right? So they have nothing here? Okay. Move our ship. Force another brig is done in one turn. That trading HQ is finally going to be done, so we're going to see what that's going to do for us in turn. Alright, show me what's waiting for us. Oh, the turn is still ending. Maybe this doesn't show you ship data? I can't imagine they don't have anything in any of these systems. But I thought it did show you that. Anyway, with the creation of your first trading company HQ, you've taken a big step towards some sweet import-export business. What's missing now is the construction of your first trade company subsidiary. That will allow a trade route to be established. The more systems with a trade route it passes through, the more profitable the route. A word of warning though, trade routes that pass through unfriendly systems may be subject to severe disruption. So it's just like a trading post. And the trading post will receive the route, and then the trading company HQ is the one that sends them out? Is that what I'm seeing there? Let's see. So now we can build these subsidiaries. So we'll pop one here. We'll just rush that out. Well, never mind. We already did. I didn't notice the time it was going to take, which that was kind of a waste of money. We are ecstatic here, so we definitely want to pop out the research station. Get some research out of that. Get some research out of... Well, you're not happy yet. 70 is not high enough. Must be 75%. Crap. Well, then this is kind of a waste right now. We can build the public-private partnerships, though. Janice, you are so happy. I mean, good God, you're so happy right now. So we pump out all of those. We can colonize swamps now. Now, did that open up any of the planets that we are close to? I'm looking to see if any of these pips are filled in. Nope. No, they're not. Okay. You leveled up again? Nice. We'll pop this out. More production and food, which is great. Because you control 16 people. Well, you govern 16 people. Control is a strong word. Strong word. Another brig. Pop you out. Fly you up here. Ship movement. I'm going to be a little risky. I need to see if we can... if these drones are spotting ships or not. So this caravel, we're going to create a new fleet with that. It's almost destroyed anyway, and we're going to send it into their home system. Because if this is all they have in terms of their military, I think we got them. Oh wait, no, now we can see one ship in their hangar. So yeah, these drones can totally see it. Oh man. Alright, let's check out your new trade company. This can be achieved via the scan mode when in the galaxy view, but we'll take a look at it in the economy screen. Once in the economy screen, click on the trade and resource tab if not already active. Okay. Trade and resources. From here you can manage all your trade companies. Each company brings in an income that depends on the number of active trade routes, the number of ships the company operates, the efficiency of these ships, and the experience of the company. Note that the company's profitability can be reduced if routes are blockaded or disabled. Avalon Industries in the Zaz system is generating 19 dust and 4 science. Number of active trade routes for this company which contribute to this income. 1. Buy a new freighter for this company. This works better with longer routes. Increase all income for this company. More budget for more inspections and staffing means increased efficiency for this company. Increases all income for the company. Okay, but it's already at 100% efficiency. The number of state-owned freighters in this company, the longer the routes, the higher the benefits. This is their level. I'm assuming this one freighter they have, or one trade route, is to the forest system. The system where this trading company's subsidiary is located, click to focus the view on this system. I'm assuming it automatically created a trade route to forest from Zaz. That would make sense, right? And then we just spend some dust. And then we get a long-term benefit. Well, if the trade route stays up. Okay. Okay. So when we build a second one, this should pop up to 2, right? We're not currently building any, but we will eventually. Alright, what are we doing? We're moving ships. Man, there's like nothing here. They have one colonizable planet. I can't see its manpower, but I'm assuming it's around 100 or 200. Is it 200? Okay. Well, this is just a colonized ship. This is a scout. Okay. Okay, so here's where all the military is. Or, oh well, we knew some of it was here, but now it's showing 9 ships. Is that in the hangar? Okay, that is in the hangar. That's a lot of stuff. But that is where they all are. Well, we have no systems to the south. You know what, this is okay. We will move out. Since most of their power is focused here, they have to go through here anyway. And then we could just leave a blockading force here to intercept them and then send a very small force from probably over here, where we're gathering other brigs. And they just come in through the back door, I guess. And then we hold them off in the Phaeton system. Okay. Janice is almost full. You're just going to kind of sit there and see what they have in turn. Man, their influence is insane. They're sending that fleet over to Pisces. Okay. I wonder if they sent it there because we have a ship in orbit. If that, like, aggroed them. So since they're in our space, we can just totally attack them. How do we do that? We don't have to be at war to attack them when they're in our own space. So yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do, I guess, evasive. A lot of our ships have medium range or long range. Is this what we want to do? Can we see what ships or what weapons they have? They are 100% short. Okay. Okay. So I think that should be okay. Go back into the battle screen. Although I like this extra experience on fleet. That's fine. We'll just go with this. Let's watch it and fight. Hopefully this is a cooler looking one. Skip to action. We should also be launching torpedoes from our hero. Those must be the torpedoes. I think we're winning. It's looking like we have a lot of hull points compared to the... Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Yeah! Did we get them all? Yeah, decisive victory. So we barely took any damage. Nice. Now what's even better is if they send more of their fleets up here, we can then destroy them for free in our space without provoking an actual war. Then we go and murder the actual people. What is this? Okay, that's a scout. Merge. And we want to guard. Okay. You know, the Janus system could become under attack. We're close enough to support. Alright. What is this? Event end, a two-way street. I didn't know we had this event. I really do not remember this one. Okay. That was good. That was good. Let's buy this brig. So we'll finish this brig this turn, and then in 2 more turns we get another one. End turn. Your economic advisors are reporting new developments. Click on the economy screen. Hey, alright. You look pretty cool. Overseer. Focuses on system-wide resources and fleet developments. Isn't that what the counselor does? And diplomacy. We don't have an overseer yet, right? Sure. Wood Svez. We've met the Iron Fang, who are somewhere. Man, so these people, they bought the minor faction all the way over here? Holy crap. Alright. Alright. Hello! You will manage something. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let's see, you guys are happy, so we will build the optics building here. We'll queue that up as well. Do I want you to control a fleet? We don't really have a perfect system for you to work on right now. On system, plus 10 influence, plus 2 influence per hero level. Actually, that's unique. That's kind of cool. More food of system per water? 10% refill rate on ships. That's going to be our manpower on ships. That's interesting. I may make you governor just because of this. We have a severe lack of influence in our empire. This could help this out. So we'll fill that out. We have 2 more points left. Growth usually isn't really an issue. So we'll do this one instead. And we will send you to... oh, probably an ecstatic system. Hold on. What is this? Okay, to begin with, empires may only own one trading company. Once this company has shown sustained profits, you will have the opportunity to create a second trading company. Did you notice that your second trade route company bar has advanced? Yes. Once it gets to 100%, you'll be free to start up another one. How can you speed this process up? By making your first trading company bring in even more dust. Okay, thank you. Alright, so Sylphie is happy. Who's generating the most influence? It's going to be the Janus system, but they already have a governor. Actually, they're the only ones generating. Wait, why? Is it because of you? Why are you so... what is this from? 36 from planet. Oh, Janus 1 has 20 from population. Right, because of the Calgaros. Duh. Of course. That's their thing. So if you want influence, though... well, the hero doesn't do percentage, though, right? It's just like a flat one? And then generates more per population? No, just 4. Okay, no, just 4 on hero per level. Okay. Alright. We would just assign you to... I guess right now, the Sylphie system... because they're happy, so they should be generating some kind of buff or bonus for the influences you're now going to be granting them. Yep. There we go. Plus 21 from ecstatic. So it's buffing up the influence that we're now generating from the hero, which... okay. Perfect. Nice synergy there. Alright. Phaeton. Yep. Building more brigs. I kind of wanted to wait to see if they would send in another fleet over here, but their influence is closing in really fast. And that is... scary. So I think we may just start going. We'll send in the brigs. Ooh, maybe we can go them into a fight this way. If we send somebody into the Pisces system that looks like a aggressive fleet, then they may send people over here and then we'll snipe them. We'll give it another turn or two, but the thing is, this influence is pressing in really quickly, and that's kind of scaring me. Let's make a cut here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Take care.